Hey friends, hope everyone's doing great. I just realized it's been 3 years since I've been in this current studio and 6 years since I've been in this building and this space. I can't believe it. And I thought just to mark the date, it would be fun to do like a bit of a historical retrospective, kind of looking at the evolution of the studio, kind of where it started and kind of where it's grown. So I have some pictures. Like I'm a new dad, so I feel like I'm allowed to give slideshows now. So that's what we're gonna do. If you're interested, follow along. So here is what I started with. This was May. No, this was, oh gosh, when is this? This is 2014. I think around May, and this is basically a concrete block. It was a much smaller studio, about half the size, and this is what I rented. It was a storage container that wasn't used in this building, and I needed a space. I had a dream for what this could be, and yeah, with a lot of help, notably from my friend Corey Lacey, who's a great realtor if you need one. He helped me put in the flooring, helped, we did the drywall together, at least repaired a bunch. And yeah, the next thing that next studio that I operated out of was this one, pictured here, which was great. I was there, I used this for several years, and it was a cozy and like super vibey, fun spot, and made a ton of music. Did mostly session work and composing from here at that time. I was just starting production in 2014. It's kind of at the beginning of it. So in 2018, I had the opportunity to expand a bit. My neighbor Patrick didn't need as much room, and that's kind of looking from my studio into his. And I thought, oh great, like I want more room. It makes sense for me to expand. So we were going to shift the wall, and effectively that would double the space I was going to occupy, which was really exciting for me. But I had no idea, like, kind of the work involved. I hardly knew how to lift a hammer. I had a bunch of confidence, but not a lot of competence at that point. And figured I'd learn from YouTube tutorials, learn, whatever I could get online, figure it out. I had access from my friend Patrick. I don't know if you can see in there. He has pretty much every tool imaginable. So he really helped me, and a bunch of other people too. So that shows kind of the dividing line between the floor of the previous studio and kind of the amount of space I was getting. And yeah, we're demoing here. That wall is totally knocked down. I had started constructing the wall on, you can see on the opposite side there, that is drywall that's going up, framed out here. So, anybody who's interested in building or studio construction knows just how many layers of stuff go into soundproofing and sound mitigation. So this is me this is a recent photo of me at No Frills. No, but I probably should get that mask out for No Frills. That would be funny. This is, yeah, more demoing. This goop stuff is called green glue, which is kind of used for sound isolation. Here's on the back wall. So there's already a wall with insulation behind that, and this is setting up for the next layer. Creating sound absorption and sound panels was like a lot of work. I think I have about 30 panels in here, and so these are some plans. My friend Stephen Potter, who's an unbelievable draftsman and carpenter, he helped me a lot with some of the planning and execution of this stuff. Here's what I'm talking about. These are these 2 foot by 4 foot panels. I made so many of these. This is the frame, and then you have rigid insulation there. You hammer it all together or screw it all together, and then put fabric over top. This is a panel within a panel. So we have this is what kind of is on all my walls. It's like a frame that holds all these absorption panels. So that's the back wall of my studio. You can see that behind me now, back there. And yeah, this is the construction of this. When we initially put it up, we forgot to measure for this, and so we put it up and it banged against this air exchanger here, and we had to cut out a piece. That was horrifying. Yeah, that's the finished product there. This is the front wall, so more of those panels, and you see up here the sound cloud. This is kind of a gut shot of the cloud with the LED lights inside it for anyone who is interested in building something like that. And this is the air exchanger. So in order to have quiet in the studio, you want quiet from the air exchange too. And so the air kind of travels around here and out here, so it really slows it down. Is constructing that. This is the floor is in. This is the booth. My friend Ashton, he's an awesome producer and sound engineer. This was in his studio, and I'd recorded in this, and we ripped it apart and set it up in mine. And that's a finished product. Now we're getting stuff in. This was a very exciting part. And projects, yeah, this is Lindsay Foote, who finished her EP here. Yeah, Lindsay and Gang again. That's Dion finishing her record here. She's been nominated for a bunch of awards for her record, Spirits in the Water, and she won Album of the Year from Blues and Roots Radio. This is Jada. We're finishing her, a bunch of singles for her. She's working on an album. This is Shauna Caspi, who's finished tracking, almost finished mixing, about to master her record coming out soon. This is the back of my head, which I think a lot of people see. Coincidentally, I'm wearing the exact same shirt. And yeah, I think I'm working on Aviva Chernik's record, who is nominated for Canadian Folk Music Award for World Music Album of the Year. And this is the final shot, everything in. I thought this project would take, I don't know, a few months. It ended up taking like almost 7 or 8. So it goes to show that, you never know how long these types of things will go on for. So yeah, thanks for sticking with me. The studio has really had to evolve in this time of COVID and working remotely and online, and that's something we're definitely doing. Like, there's a team of people here who kind of are collaborating on recordings. Like, we have rhythm section, mixing engineers, mastering engineers, and yeah. So we're finding a way to stay alive, and thank you for everyone who's reached out and worked with me over the last almost year. We'll do another post about kind of like I thought it'd be interesting to show like the online virtual workflow and how we're making it work for artists and everyone in the COVID era. Okay, well, thanks for sticking with me here. Talk to you again.